Yo, what's up, YouTube, man? We back at it again, man. Another video, part two of my prison experience. So, yeah, I think I left off where I was at. Yeah, when the riot happened, and I went to my other camp. I went to my other camp called Jackson CI. But there are a bunch of white people, racist as fuck. You know what I'm saying? At this time, this 2017. At this time, this the number one. This the worst prison in the state of Florida, Jackson CI. So I get there from confinement because when the riot happened, I was in the box. So I had to do the little time in the box or whatever, and I transferred over to Jackson CI. So I ended up doing like 40 some days in confinement before I actually got out to the compound or whatever. So I get there and you know what I'm saying, I'm peeping the scene or whatever, and it's like, man, listen, you can tell this bitch the trenches. Like majority of the whole compound is the bloods. You know what I'm saying? The bloods running the compound at the time. You know what I'm saying? This shit going down. Bitches getting stabbed up. Bitches getting whacked. All type of shit going down. Bitches getting extorted. All kind of shit going down. So you just got to be on point. Motherfuckers sleeping with their shoes on and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, man, I had to really like be aware of my surroundings and where I was at, because the other two camps, the other three camps that I've been to, it wasn't nothing like this. It was a different ball game. I mean, my first camp, Gulf CI, it was a little ratchet off the chain. Then I ended up going to White Color, that shit was sweet. And I ended up going to the other camp, Franklin CI. I wasn't really there too long. I was there about 2 months, but that shit was off the chain too. But I ended up getting help, and I did. That's why I really did most of my time, and I did like about 4 years at that camp. You know what I'm saying? That's why I did most of my time at. So I experienced a lot and I seen a lot being at that camp. You know what I'm saying? At that time, it was a lot of gang banging going on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of gang banging, and they tried to get me. They tried to recruit me. But as I sat back and I watched, and I see, how they operate and how they move, it was like, man, nah, I'm straight, cause I'm seeing like you got six niggas. You know what I'm saying? One of them might have some money. One of them might have some money. They people sending us some money, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They straight. The other five, they ain't really got the support. So guess what? All they brothers. All eating off this one nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he go to canteen. He spend about $100. In about 2 3 days, this shit gone. Now he complaining. Oh man, nigga done ate up all my shit. Woo, 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 all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, man, I sat back and watched that. Like niggas be leeching off of other niggas. So it was like, man, I wasn't on that type of time. Like I ain't finna leech off those niggas. I don't need to, you know what I'm saying, become a part of nothing because I ain't got no support system out there. And that's the problem right there. That's why a lot of niggas get drawn into the gang shit, because they don't got no support on the street. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got that support. They ain't got that family support. You know what I'm saying? So when they end up, getting in the prison system or whatever, they want to be a part of something. They wanna feel like they got a family. So they join the gang or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, they do what they do. So, in my mind, you know what I'm saying, I sat back, see how they operate. It was just like, you know what I'm saying, nah, I'm straight. You ain't finna give me no order and tell me what to do. Go hit this nigga, or go pop this nigga, or go do some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta get your rank up in that shit, you know what I'm saying? So you got to go on missions. And it was like, man, I ain't finna, man. You ain't finna tell me go pop this nigga, man. I end up killing this nigga. and catching more time and this shit happen. I'm talking about niggas is, man, listen, man, niggas is going in this bitch with 3, 4 years catching life sentences, man, doing dumb shit. So it was, man, it was like, man, listen, man, I ain't finna get caught up. I ain't finna get caught up on that. No, I'm not gonna get caught up. I'm not gonna put myself in a position like that to where I'm gonna be, you know, I'm gonna make a temporary decision that can cause permanent pain upon my family. Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Because I go in here, with a 10-year bid, and really I call it 20 years, but I end up cutting that in half. But I go in here, okay, I got a 10-year bid, and I start gang banging, catch more time. Like, just imagine the pain like that I be inflicting upon my family, like, and the pain that's already inflicted upon them. That's even more pain. Like, I'm not, listen, like, nah, man, ain't on that. So like, majority of my time, like, man, I spent my time, like, I spent my time doing constructive things. Like, I spent my time reading a lot. Like, I spent my time reading a lot, educating myself. You know what I'm saying? Sharpening myself. Like, I wasn't in there wasting no time. Like, yeah, I was fucking off, you know what I'm saying, here and there gambling, but majority of my time I spent, nurturing and feeding my mind, like elevating my mind mentally. You know what I'm saying? I was really preparing myself for the street because one thing about prison, man, it could either make you or break you. It's all about how you it's all about how you conduct yourself, and it's all about putting the good about the bad. You know what I'm saying? Because even though you in a negative environment, in a negative situation, you can create your own space. At the same time, you can control your energy. You know what I'm saying? So you know you can learn from it. Like, you can use that as a stepping stone to build a strong and solid foundation, and to, to, reevaluate yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did, with my time. So, man, yeah, that's why I ain't never got a part of that gang banging shit, you know what I'm saying? None of that crazy shit. But yeah, man, I learned a lot. I learned a lot being at that camp, man. I'm talking about, man, so much. I'm talking about, like, dealing with different individuals and learning how to associate and learning how to let shit go, and you know what I'm saying, all type of shit. So I got about two altercations at that camp. I did 4 years at that camp. I got about two altercations. The first was about poker, gambling. You know what I'm saying? Playing poker. The home team, he from Tampa. So he put me in the game. You know what I'm saying? He put me in the game, and I ain't, at the time, I ain't had no money to get in the game. He just want me to be a part of the game, to try to circle the other niggas, try to get their money. You know what I'm saying? I win, and you know what I'm saying, we bust down. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit go. So anyway, I ended up losing. So the nigga ended up getting mad. You know what I'm saying? He called me a bitch, and I'm like, man, hold on. At the time though, I'm high. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I'm too high. You know what I'm saying? Nigga in there smoking, blowing. You know what I'm saying? So at the time, I'm high. So I'm like, man, hold on, man. I'm processing this shit right here. So it's like, I can't fade this nigga right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like sitting back, contemplating and planning on how I'm gonna move on this nigga. Cause you can't just move like, just off reflex like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sit back, like, and do things the smart way if you trying to, get away with shit. So anyway, I say, man, you know what? I'm gonna check this nigga in the morning. I'm gonna check this nigga breakfast time. When I'm sober and I'm good. So breakfast time the next day, you know, as soon as they come back from breakfast, I ain't going to breakfast. As soon as I got over there, stayed back, they got ready. And when he came, I ran out on him, told the nigga tighten up. We go in the bathroom and we handled our business. You know what I'm saying? And my dog came and seen what was going on. The nigga woke up because he ain't go to chow either. He ain't go to breakfast. So he didn't heard what was going on. And he came and broke that shit up. You know what I'm saying? We squashed that shit and that was that. In the second round, this nigga here was hating on me from Orlando. You know what I'm saying? Nigga went hating on me because, you know, niggas fucking with me in the dorm. When niggas need they phone charged up, you know what I'm saying? I know how to charge a nigga phone up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas fucking with me. I'm using the phone. I'm paying them. You know what I'm saying? Like we doing business and niggas know I know how to charge the phone. So a nigga would be like, them niggas would be too high. Them niggas would have some shit going on, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They be like, hey, bro, boom. And I had a phone. I get my little time or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I get to do my little 1-2. And niggas ain't like that because how niggas fucking with me. But it's all about how I deal with people and how I handle business. You know what I'm saying? And you know, niggas gonna hate on you when they see how you moving and they can't, you know what I'm saying? Especially when they can't become a part of your circle because this nigga here, this same nigga, he tried to really befriend me. But, you know, at the same time, I found out he was gay and he probably ain't know that I knew at the time, but I was keeping my distance and he ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really embracing him. So, you know, he got in his feelings and you know what I'm saying? One day, you know, I'm in that bitch, you know, a nigga serving, a nigga hustling, doing their thing, and you know, I think he wanted to front some shit, and I was like, man, nah, I ain't doing no front. Nigga got in his feeling, you know what I'm saying? So we ended up fading or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? We squashed that shit, got it out the way. But yeah, man, you know, niggas gonna hate, man. Niggas gonna hate on you. Niggas gonna hate. They jealous because they ain't really got no bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really got nothing going on. Niggas ain't really fucking with them. You know, nigga. Too many niggas ain't gonna really be fucking with you like that when you want some gay shit. But niggas in that bitch ganging like, man, niggas in that bitch gang banging. Nigga can't really be too social with you like that. But if you trying to do some business, yo, you trying all that other shit like we cool and all that, man. No, man, we ain't finna. I don't give a damn. We from the same city. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we ain't rocking like that. Straight up. But we ain't rocking like that, man. So yeah, I did my little time there and fuck around and COVID, COVID ended up coming around. At the end of 2019, they ended up changing the camp around. They done turned this bitch into a CM step down camp for motherfuckers who get in trouble. The top high gang members, the leaders, they done this account where they send them at. You know what I'm saying? When they get into the bullshit or whatever. So they end up shipping us out. We had to go to another camp. So they end up sending me to an account called Calhoun. You know what I'm saying? This bitch hell man fucked up. They Calhoun, them motherfuckers don't even play. At the time, they beating your ass. They got inmates. They got inmates working for the police, beat you up. You know what I'm saying? If you get on that K2 and you go to twacking out, go to acting crazy, they getting on your ass. You gunning the females, you jacking out to them. They getting on your ass. So yeah, they wasn't even playing. Like you know what I'm saying? You know they ain't supposed to be doing this shit, but this is the type of shit that's going on. You know what I'm saying? This how they running this bitch. You know what I'm saying? They got this bitch flooded with all type of drugs, all type of shit going down. You know, It's prison. This shit ain't. Bitch know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? From the streets, bitch already know it ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't nothing new. This the chain gang, man. This how this bitch. This how this bitch stay afloat. The money. You know what I'm saying? No cap. The drug, the drugs keep the chain gang in circulation, man. In motion, man. I'm telling you, man. Real shit, man. They got all kind of shit going on, man. Listen, man. They got a cell phone. This goddamn cell phone that I'm recording on right now. This bitch go for a stack. I'm talking about. It don't matter what kind of. As long as this bitch is a touch screen, this bitch you get a little Metro phone for Metro. You know what I'm saying? You get that bitch in the chain gang and touch screen a little some shit you get for free from Metro. You know what I'm saying? You might shit you will get for a little $200. You go to a little Walmart or something, get a little $40 prepaid, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You get this bitch in skateboard, man, this bitch going for a stack. Yeah, this how this shit is. A flip phone going for $500. It depends on where you at. 800, you know what I'm saying? You know, crazy shit. A pack of cigarettes, a pack of Newport, you know what I'm saying? That shit going for 200, 250. One cigarette that you smoke is $25. Cash out. You know what I'm saying? An ounce of weed is going for 800 a stack. Some shit that you paying 150, 200 a zip for out here. Crazy prices. You know what I'm saying? And when I got to that count, when I got to Calhoun, you know, that's when I really like turned up as far as like hustling. But at my other camps, like I was hustling, but it was on a different level when I got to this camp because they really had shit going on for real. You know what I'm saying? And then I was able to really get myself in position. Like man, I was able to help my mama pay bills and all kind of shit. You know, from the chain gang. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was supporting myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting money on my own books to buy my own canteen. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting money on the phone to call my people. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking out for my people. I'm sending them money, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I ended up getting a little chick. I ended up getting a little female. You know what I'm saying? I ended up getting a little female, and the owner, man, I ended up getting up, man. It was like, man, it was a blessing because too many niggas don't even get in that position. And I ended up catching some friction, some hate behind that shit too. I'm gonna tell you about that. But you know, she ended up liking me off the simple fact because she found out that I'm Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, she ended up really like stepping down on me, and I just pressed the gas, like I just went and just scraped the her, just bought some money shit. Like, man, what's up, man? What's up? I was trying to get me a bag, so you know, she ended up she like what I'm trying to do. She asked me what I'm trying to do, so I told her, man, listen, I want to start off slow. I'm like, man, listen, man, I'm finna just get me. I want to start out with some cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? I want a carton of cigarettes. So at this time, the type of cigarettes we getting in now, the type of cigarettes we getting is the cigarettes we getting the brown cigarettes, the cigar. They like $2 a pack. They like $2 a pack out here, $2 and some change. But in the chain game, one pack of these going for $200 on cash out. Cash. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So she was like, man, she was like, she gonna charge me $500 for a carton, and I gotta send her 250 up front. So I'm like, okay, I call that. So I ended up sending her the 250. Boom, and boom, I sent her the 250. Now when I sent her the 250, man, listen, this how I knew this was a solid bitch because like, you know, and she wasn't just fucking with me. Like this bitch was a hustler. Like she had other niggas it was other niggas that she was doing business with. You know what I'm saying? She was by her money. So she fucked around I sent her the 250, and I ain't seen her for like no, no. I sent her the 250. Boom. I ain't seen her for a couple of days. Then she pulled up on me. She was like, I got the money, but listen, she was like, she ended up catching COVID. Cause this like the by the end of 2020. Yeah, this the end of 2020. Around Christmas time, around this time, she was like she had caught COVID or some shit. So she got to go on 14 days quarantine. She can't come to work. She asked me, she was like, you want me to send the money back or you want me to, you know what I'm saying, wait till I come back? So I was like, man, listen, man, just, you know what I'm saying, just like, I'm gonna just wait till you come back. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why I say she's solid, you know what I'm saying? This is how I knew she was solid from the beginning because she ain't even have to come and tell me this. Like she came from a whole nother dorm where she was working at to put up on me and let me know this. You know what I'm saying? Most motherfuckers would have just left and ain't told your ass shit. And you don't know what the fuck going on because I ain't got no number for her or nothing. I just gotta wait till she come to work and I see her. You know what I'm saying? So but she worked my dorm most of the time. She worked where I was at. You feel me? So I wasn't really tripping. So I was like, man, boom, I'm gonna wait, man. So boom, I waited, and she came. She came back, and she brought me 2 packs of cigarettes. I was like, yeah, boy, yeah, it's on now. It's on now. I got them 2 pack. I went to do my thing. I went to selling 3 on for $50 on Cash App. So I'm making like 300. I'm making like 300 off a pack of cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? I'm breaking that shit down. I'm straight grinding this shit. You feel me? That's how I'm doing it. So boom, I'm doing it like that right there. So it's a nigga. It's a nigga I was at the other count with, at the Jackson count with. You know what I'm saying? He ended up coming there. You feel me? I had met him through my dog. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up seeing this nigga boom, go to chopping it up with him. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I end up letting this nigga know, like, man, listen, man, I got a little play, man. Listen, man, whatever. You feel me? So, like, alright. But this before I even got the sack, though. This before I even, you know what I'm saying? I end up letting him know, like, man, listen, man, because at the end of the day, like, I ain't no greedy nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? I won't really fucking with no bunch of niggas like that, you know what I'm saying? So I want no greedy nigga, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like you gotta build a team at the end of the day, like you know what I'm saying? You wanna have a team at the end of the day, cause I'm a neutron. This nigga a blood though. But I'm a neutron, like I ain't banging on none of that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a Hebrew Israelite, you know what I'm saying? And I got introduced to that at Jackson. You know, I got introduced, to the Hebrew Israelite way of life. You know what I'm saying? Because the Hebrew Israelite, it's a lifestyle, and we believe, strictly in the Bible, the King James version. But anyway, so yeah, I ended up telling bro whatever. So boom, he ended up finally seeing the shit come through. You know what I'm saying? So everything running smooth, whatever. So he said to me one day, he was like, man, bro. He was like, man, listen, man. He want me to get some weed. He want me to start dropping all kind of shit. I'm like, man, listen, bro. I'm trying to take this shit slow. I ain't trying to rush this shit. You feel me? Nigga just ready to start. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like too greedy with this shit. You can't rush this shit. You gotta take your time with it. Yeah, I plan on getting some weed and all that right there, but I'm just working with the cigarettes right now. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what I'm telling him. So he like, yeah, 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 yeah. But the whole time in his mind, you know what I'm saying, he feel like I'm on some small time shit, like I'm supposed to be really like, but I know what the fuck I'm doing. So anyway, long story short, man, this nigga tried to backdoor me, man. This nigga done went behind my back, wrote her a little note, and gave it to her. Then what she do though? She ended up calling me. She was like, "What's up, that nigga right there?" I'm like, don't know what's up with him. She was like, hold on, when I grabbed the note, gave it to me. You know what I'm saying? And she fucked around and gave that bitch to me. And she was like, read this. I went and read that bitch. Nigga talking about, nigga said, yeah, man, fuck with me, man. You know what I'm saying? We fucking with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? All kind of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. This how I play it though. I ain't never let the nigga know nothing. I ain't never let the nigga knew that I knew what he did. Because in my mind, I'm like, man, I could fuck up my whole operation because I ain't finna start no beef with you, bro. I'm finna just go ahead and you know what I'm saying, feed you with a long handle spoon. I ain't finna let you know that, yeah, man, you try to backdoor me. I ain't finna blow up old fuck nigga, pussy nigga, yeah, man, flaw ass nigga. Nah, I ain't finna do that because that's gonna fuck up my money flow. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? I could have got the nigga flipped. She was like, man, what I want to do. But I'm like, man, if I get the nigga flipped, he could send his brothers at me. He could try to send the police at me. So I'm like, nah, man, I'm going to just fall back. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just fall back and keep getting my little money, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I started getting my little weed and shit like that. And this what I did. Every time the nigga got the sack, every time I got the sack, I gave the nigga a little 50, a little weed, a $50 worth of little weed, gave him a little cigarette. You know what I'm saying? Just to, you know, just to keep him at bay. You feel me? I ain't never showed no emotion that I knew what he did or nothing. And that's how I played him, and that's how you gotta handle situations. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, man, you ain't gotta go at everything with violence. You know what I'm saying? Because in the end, I end up getting a blessing. Like I ended up getting transferred out of nowhere. Like in the midst of all this going on, like me getting a little sack, you know what I'm saying, whatever, in the midst of all this going on, I end up they just boom, and I was looking at at that situation in a divine state because it's like, man, I don't know why this shit just happened or why I just got transferred like this, but God can see what you can't see. You know what I'm saying? God can see what you can't see. And then the blessing was I went to an even better camp. I went back to a camp that I wanted to go back to, which was the White Color. It was a bunch of females there. You do your time smooth. You know what I'm saying? It was, you know what I'm saying? It was laid back time. You know what I'm saying? It was a faith based camp. You know what I'm saying? And it was majority of the officers, it was black. You know what I'm saying? It was laid back, you know what I'm saying, where you could really, you know what I'm saying, do your time at, you know what I'm saying, really hang out. You feel me? So I ended up getting transferred back to that camp. And I'm just like, damn, like look how this shit turned out. Like, you know what I'm saying? This was something that I was really asking for because the camp that I was at, it was straight. You know what I'm saying? But that shit was like fucked up how the police was talking to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't really get to go wreck like that. You know what I'm saying? That shit was just like doing time like that shit made your time hard. You can't really barely move around like that. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up going to a better camp where you can move around. They call rec all the time. You know what I'm saying? They call it. You go to canteen, like it's better classes that you can take to um to classes that you could take to that will go on your record to like show that you've been doing something constructive and good with your time. That classes that can if you're trying to get back in court, it can lower your sentences or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like good shit. You feel me? So yeah, man, I ended up going now, but I ended up going. I ended up staying there for like 7 months, 7 8 months, and I ended up getting caught with a tablet with a tablet with the apps on it, a broke tablet because they gave us tablets enough. So they was breaking them, putting apps on them, and you could go on Facebook, on the internet, you do all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had one of them end up getting caught. And usually when you go to camps like that, because it's a faith-based camp, when you go to camps like that and you get in any type of trouble like that, you get caught with a cell phone, some shit like that, they send you back to wherever you came from. So they end up sending me back to that camp, and that's the camp. That's why I ended up getting released from, man. You know, that's why I got released from prison at. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, man, I learned so much, man, and I'm thankful that, you know, I'm here today to really, you know, talk to y'all and get y'all, you know, my side of the story and my experience because, you know, so a lot of niggas ain't make it out. I done seen a lot of niggas, man. I done seen a lot of niggas dying that shit, man. Real shit, bro. I seen a lot of niggas dying that shit, dog. So if you out here, bro, in the streets, bro, you out here in the streets and you doing your thing, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like man, like really like, you know what I'm saying? Like really like think twice for real though. Like really like think twice. Make sure you like ain't you bro, you ain't even gotta be out here in the streets, bro. Like you ain't got to be doing this shit, bro. Like it's so much money out here, bro. It's so much shit you can do. Like I done jumped out here and I'm seeing so much opportunity. Like, bro, you ain't gotta be out there in the streets, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bitch might think I'm in the streets, but I'm working. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't on that street shit, man. I done did my time. I done paid my dues already. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm straight. Like, man, you ain't, nah, man. But you want to be out here, you know, on that street shit. Make sure your ass got you some motherfucking money put up, and you got you a lawyer, straight up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, make sure you got you some goddamn bread put up, cause I'm telling you, you gonna need that shit. You gonna need that money. Make sure you got you some bread put up. Real, you wanna be out here on some street shit because don't think when you go in there that oh you gonna be able to call such and such and like man, people change, man. You never know, man. So yeah, man. Yeah, that was my experience, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, man, to my channel, man. I got a lot more shit coming, man. Y'all be safe out there.